It's forever.
What's up, guys? This is Ricky from Team Project Attraction, and we're back for another episode here to answer your guys' questions and give you elite dating and lifestyle training advice. So today we have a question from one of our boys named Tori, and he's having some relationship issues, actually. He met this girl, and they're actually really deeply in love, but the problem is she's going to medical school, and it's really intense right now at school. And she actually says to him that she wants to put the relationship on hold until she finishes medical school and not worry about it. And so our boy Tori is like heartbroken. He's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I love this girl, but what do I do? Like, I keep sending her messages and stuff, and we talk, but then it's tough because she says she misses me all the time. What do I do? It's a weird clusterfuck of a situation because you're not in a relationship, but you guys love each other. So, Tori, my man, you got to realize, point number one, that the relationship is over. You gotta realize that. I know the feelings are intense and they're strong, but you got to realize that you both made the decision, or she made the decision, that it would be better if you guys weren't together right now. So you have to understand that the relationship is done, even though the emotions are still so intense. And love is kind of like a drug. It's very addictive and it's very intense. And I know some of the breakups I've gone through with the women in my life, the ones that like I fell really hard for. It's like coming off drugs for a bit, and it takes you a while to get that. But you have to realize to go against the emotions. Your emotions are telling you to do everything to keep her. You know, you even said that, like, I'm just so afraid. What if she moves on? You know, but right now you can't worry about that. What I would say is point number two is to realize, or actually focus on yourself and be a little bit more selfish right now and figure out what you want. You got to get back to centered. You know, you're kind of, when two people come together, they kind of start learning to work together, and you're kind of part of their ecosystem. Like, they rely on you to a certain extent, either emotionally or physically or financially or whatever. So you have to kind of cut that off and rebalance yourself and become independent again. You know, you have all those good emotions, those lovey-dovey emotions, but you gotta get back to independent mode and do you, man. Go out, talk to women, and flirt, and you're single, man. You can't worry about her right now. You have to let her do her, and you have to do you. And right now, she's clearly made the choice to do her, so it is okay for you to give yourself permission to do you. Don't worry if she moves on or not. Like, you are centering yourself. And like I said, you're right now, your headspace, you're in this like drug of love, basically. Like, you feel it's intense and you want to make sure to keep it together, but it's just a fog, man. Like, there are plenty of women, and there's more than just one you can fall in love with. So you got to remind yourself that. Now, right now, it's hard because you just feel those intense emotions, but you got to realize what's past the emotion, what's the long term, what do you want for yourself long term? Like, do you have a purpose? You know, because really, as a man, you have to have your purpose, and then as you're going out and meeting women, you find women that align with that. And if they don't, it doesn't matter if you love them or not, they have to go. So, and that kind of aligns and makes your life more simplistic. Point number three, I would say, you know, she says, like, she doesn't want you texting or whatnot, but you're worried, like, if I break the connection, will she move on? Like I said before, don't worry about that. Really get yourself to centered, realize it's over, do you, this is a time for you to grow right now. You're in pain, and it's almost like you ripped your arm off. It's like you lost a limb. So you have to learn to, like, find fun and happiness again on your own. And then in 6 months, I would say give it 6 months or even more. If by that time you've re-centered yourself and this girl is still on your mind, then yeah, feel free to reach out. But right now, you're kind of emotionally sick, and you have to fix yourself by going out and reestablishing yourself. Go out with your boys, you know, hang out with other men. Look for other men that are killing it in the game and dating a whole bunch of women. You kind of have to go back into bachelor mode. Right now, before you're kind of like in lovey-dovey, like nesting mode. So now you have to switch over back into that independent alpha guy who goes out and dates a whole bunch of girls. So that's my advice to you. If you have any more questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below, and I will talk to you later. Take care, man. Peace.